Hapana, there must be evidence that tax has been paid.
The government of Kenya, under the leadership of Dr. Fred Matiang'i, has issued a directive to Safaricom to close the pay bill numbers and the shortcode messages to most of these gaming platforms, including Sportpesa, Betin, Bet, and other bigger platforms. This is a move that raises a bigger question on the level of addiction and the problem that gambling has caused to the country, and especially to our jobless youth who seek gambling as an alternative to elevate from poverty.
The number of cases we have to deal with of suicide in this country, out of this desperation, we must say no.
What are we raising our children to do? What kind of country are we building? Are we raising our children and telling them, just do nothing with your life, just go around betting and become a millionaire and lead lending agencies? 500,000 because they borrowed but cannot pay.
Being a multi-billion profit industry, most of the companies were accused of doing too little in creating awareness on gambling addiction and the problem associated with gambling.
Mr. Speaker, the industry turns over £14.5 billion a year, yet currently contributes less than £10 million a year to Gamble Aware. Some companies contribute amounts that are frankly insulting to a voluntary system. Sportpesa, who sponsor Everton, and Fun88, who sponsor Newcastle, gave only £50 each last year. Both are white labels of the company TGP Europe. Best Bets gave £5. GFM Holdings Limited gave just £1. When we have 430,000 gambling addicts, 55,000 of whom are children, that is completely unacceptable and deliberately insulting to those leading players in the industry who are trying to take responsibility. Mr. Speaker, after today, we will still have inadequate regulation and a gambling act that is outdated and not fit for the digital age. We have gambling companies licensed in the UK, sponsoring UK football teams, yet operating entirely abroad, behaving irresponsibly and fueling addiction in countries like Kenya. We have companies allowing customers to lose tens of thousands of pounds on multiple credit cards in a single sitting. We have companies who, after a customer tries to self-exclude, bombards them with advertising emails and offers of free bets, then makes them sign NDAs when they settle. The gambling market is broken, and it's up to the government to fix it. We don't just need a voluntary patch, we need a full overhaul of the rules and regulations. I fear this Secretary of State and this government will fail in that task.